I have Rogue's Rostracto. So this is a sample I've had for a while. This might be the only fragrance from this brand I've tried. I remember when it came out, I got this sample. I was curious how uh, this brand would do a rose because they're known for not being IFRA compliant. So I figured the rose oil might be dosed a little bit higher than normal because I believe you can only use 6.5 rows. I doubt there's that much in here anyway. Rose is really expensive, and this fragrance is not badly priced. This brand's fragrances are not badly priced. I heard that this brand is IFRA compliant now, and the rumor is the brand Rogue is because they're rogues against IFRA. That's just from what I've heard. I'm not sure. I'm not against brands being IFRA compliant. I guess there's some things that make sense. Like, I don't want to put something on that causes cancer. But I mean, then again, there's so many chemicals. I mean, just look up Lily of the Valley synthetics that they sell. They're all cancerous, carcinogenic. Same thing with any synthetic oud, but they're allowed to put it in a certain amount. So it's kind of a touchy subject of our what should be banned and what not. You know, they make allergens banned, but then you got these carcinogenic chemicals not banned. So I don't know. It's kind of tough, and none of this stuff is good for your skin. You know, I feel like it's better to put most fragrances on clothing. I think it lasts longer on me anyway, but the fragrance does evolve on skin a little bit different too. But anyway, this fragrance, it's like a dusty vintage rose, I would say. Maybe a little bit of civet, a little bit of smoke, something foresty, something like old cabinet kind of. It's not super spicy or anything. Almost like almost kind of sheeper like, I would say. You know, it's good. It's strong. I used to like this one a little more. I still like it. I just think there's better offerings probably. I would prefer something like Frederick Mall's Rose and Queer probably over this. And I'm not even the biggest leather fan. Although this has more of a natural rose, the Frederick Mall is more than likely a rose accord with geranium. This one's just a little bit too headache inducing for me. I think it's I think there's balsam fir in here from what I've read. That's probably it. It's kind of sticking out this mixed with the civet. Civet's not listed, but it has some kind of vintage dustiness that kind of reminds me of civet. I'm not the biggest civet fan. I'm not sure if it's natural or synthetic civet. I don't know if I've even smelled much natural civet, but the synthetic one, I'm not the biggest fan of. I heard both of them are kind of close to each other though. But yeah, you definitely get some rose, some vintage dusty cabinet, slight woodiness, slight greenness, slight medicinal. Something astringent in here too. It reminds me of a lot of the it reminds me of whatever they use in Perfume de Empire, that like nose piercing smell. All of those have, this kind of has that too. I don't know what chemical that is, but a lot of these more indie brands kind of, not all of them, but something really nose piercing in there. I don't think it's ISOE super, but I'm not sure what it is. It's just like very astringent. It's not smooth or anything. It's not a bad fragrance. I think a lot of people that are really into niche would like this fragrance. It's not a bad fragrance. I think I would just prefer some other rose fragrances in this style. I think Bortenoff has some good rose fragrances, like I think Oud Mysterious or Triad. Those are some good Bortenoff roses. I prefer Frederick Mall's roses over this, but for the price, this isn't a bad one. It has that vintagey feel. It kind of reminds me of like Dacita's Oud Infant or something. But yeah, it's a good vintagey rose. That's really it.